things on this list maybe a month ago. Some changes that are going to be going into effect September 14th. There's about several things, but 5 things that are really going to impact our borrowers, our market. First thing is student loans. They are not going to be able to be deferred as far as counting them towards a debt-to-income ratio. For those people that have borrowers that have student loans that are on the fence right now, this is really a major factor for them. It's an encouragement factor for them to get moving, because they have $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in student loans that are deferred. We don't have to count against them right now. September 14th we do. That's going to kill a lot of loans.
Yeah.
As far as their purchase price, their purchase power. So again, that's really important. That's probably the biggest thing on this list. Only borrowers may be listed on a sales contract. Loans for borrowers that have self-employment income that's declining, they're going to have to be downgraded to a manual underwrite. That means that we can only go up to 45% on the debt-to-income ratios for a manual. Yes.
Well, finish that.
Okay.
And then I want you to go back to the second
Okay.
bullet.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do know.
Manual underwrite guidelines are a lot stricter than a automated approval. If an automated approval, we're allowed to go to 55%, well, actually 57% on the debt-to-income ratios. That's going to give a borrower a lot of purchase power. Now, everybody know what the debt-to-income ratios is, what I'm talking about? DTI, okay. If you're going to a manual underwrite, it's downgraded to 45%. And also the interest rates can be higher for a manual underwrite. So that's, again, for self-employed borrowers that have declining income. Let me go back to
You
number
said
2.
only borrowers may be listed on the sales contract. So basically, whoever's gonna be on the loan can only be on the sales contract. So if it's a married couple,
Mhm.
the spouse that's not gonna be on the loan cannot be on the sales contract?
Correct.
That's
Okay,
gonna be a
but can
problem.
it be on the deed?
Correct. Yeah, they can be on a deed, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I have a problem with that.
Okay.
You ain't married. Hold on.
That's gonna be a problem though, for title. How are they gonna fix that? Are they gonna be allowed to do an addendum that says, although Quantain is not on the loan, she is
I
gonna
would
be on the
imagine they
title?
don't have to be, because, borrowers, a couple that's, for instance, if the spouse is not gonna be on the loan, they're definitely gonna be able to be on the deed. They're just gonna be on the contract. So I would imagine there's gonna be a contract. Again, these are
This
just
is
some,
FHA,
yes,
but not conventional.
correct,
Okay.
correct.
So how he's gonna handle it. How do we get the other person on the deed?
There'll probably be an addendum to the
Just an
contract.
addendum, okay.
Verbal VOE must be completed within 10 days prior to closing, similar to Fannie Mae right now. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's going over whatever their commandments that they have with their borrowers, don't buy a car, don't quit your job and all that stuff. That verbal VOE, the file is gonna close in 10 days. We'll do a final verbal VOE to verify that they still have their job. Actually, when the loan is packaged up and sold to the investors a lot of times will do a verification of employment also, a verbal. So again, you don't wanna, if the loan closes and they end up quitting the job, that could be a problem with the investor, but at least they get their house. Prior to them closing, that's gonna be a major issue.
Yeah.
Last one, on non-taxable income may only be grossed up by the greater of 15% or the appropriate tax rate for the income amount. Right now, we can gross up non-taxable income by 25%. Somebody makes $1,000, we can qualify them on $1,250. When this goes into effect, it'll be $1,150. So just, again, is this gonna give them less buying power for those that are on, receive Social Security or disability income? That round we can gross up by 25%, it'll be reduced to 15% come September 14th. Any questions on this?